I'm showing you the best battlers that you need to have in your loadout in the battle bricks. Maybe you're new to the game and you are wondering, what unit do I get? What unit do I grind for? If you want to complete all of the chapters and you want to complete all of normal mode. So I've pretty much completed the entirety of normal mode up to chapter 4, and I'm currently completing normal mode, currently on like chapter 3, but let's just say that I've pretty much got most of the unit. I've saw what all of the units do. And if you want to go ahead and know what the best units are in the battle bricks, let me get stuck right in by making a tier list. So you can obviously see that this is my loadout right now. I'm going to get stuck right in by showing you the best unit for what you need to get in your loadout in the battle bricks. There's so many battlers. If I go through all of these in detail, I'll probably die. That's how long it will take. There's so many. It's almost impossible to go over each and every one in detail. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it nice and easy. I'm going to be ranking all of these, and straight off the bat, speed battler, definitely going to be an S tier. If you're new to the game or pro to the game, it doesn't really matter. It's 100% going to be an S tier. Very overpowered, fast, quick, a lot of health, a lot of damage. You can place them down really quickly, and it is honestly the best if you can get it really early in the game. You get it at chapter 1, stage 13. The speed battler is known to be for being like the most best unit in the entire game, so it's definitely important that you get it. And now we go ahead and move on to the next battlers for what we've actually got. The troll battler, very important for your early stages in chapter 1, chapter 2 to slow down the units. Very important unit that you do need to have in your loadout. We are now going to move on to the next unit. So the next unit is actually going to be Lil Doombringer. Lil Doombringer is actually going to be a very good unit, and you get it by completing chapter 1 on 3 stars. And that's actually going to be a very good unit for completing normal mode, all of the chapters in normal mode. So this is going to be an S tier, very overpowered unit, probably one of the best in the game. By completing chapter 4, you will get a teapot battler, and honestly, not gonna lie, it's kind of sad that you like get this unit at chapter 4, but as soon as you get this unit by completing chapter 4, honestly, you can beat normal mode really easy, and it's going to be a must-have unit. What you do need to get, so the teapot battler is actually going to be in S tier. So let's go ahead and put the teapot battler in S tier. That's going to be a very good unit, and I highly recommend you getting it. However, this unit is also going to be an S tier, very overpowered. I know, there's just so many good units that I want to go over. This unit, S tier, obviously very overpowered. If you guys played chapter 3, this thing shreds your unit. It's very overpowered. Very overpowered unit. You guys can agree with me down in the comments below on how overpowered that is. Obviously, a lot of these units are going to be unobtainable, like the gold. Yeah, this is going to be unobtainable, unfortunately, but obviously if you do get it, it's going to be very overpowered. So I'm currently looking at all of the other units what we've got. Obviously for Tamord battler unit, they're going to be an S tier as well. These are going to be an S tier, pretty much all of them, because it is such a grind to get, which makes them obviously very overpowered. So these obviously going to be an S tier, all of them pretty much. So Lil Turkin, S tier as well. Currently looking at all of the other units, so I really want to try and make this tier list biased and not putting everything in S tier, if you know what I mean. A lot of you might agree, a lot of you might not agree, but this grenade battler, right, this and the rocket battler carried me, and it helped me complete chapter 4. Like, this is the loadout what I used to complete chapter 4 pretty much. Well, the loadout what I used to complete chapter 4 was the rocket battler. I switched that with that. This is literally the loadout what I used, okay? This is the loadout what I used to complete chapter 4. Very overpowered. But I didn't have the teapot battler. I literally had the Titan battler. Definitely helped me for completing all of the chapters in the battle bricks, extremely overpowered unit, and the chainsaw battler is going to be very, very good. So the butcher and the chainsaw, if I can actually find it, the chainsaw's right there. Chainsaw battler, very, very good, guys, just to let you know. And the butcher, extremely overpowered, and you can get it by completing the haunted house. If I'm not mistaken, it's stage 10, chapter 3. Currently looking at all of the other units. Well, there's just so many, guys. Unfortunately, the rocket battler S tier. This unit is actually going to be really good if you do give it with the speed battler. So these two are really good combo. But I'll give you guys a little bit of a tip. You see this Titan battler? If you put the Titan battler in front, and then behind you have the grenade battler and the rocket battler. So pretend this is in front. And then behind this, you got the grenade battler and the rocket battler. Very overpowered. The enemies will be attacking the Titan battler, and this will be behind it. And it will really help you out a lot. This unit also really helped me out for completing chapter 1. If I never had this, I wouldn't have completed chapter 1. Let's look at all of the other units, what we've actually got here. Like I said, there's just so many.
1 week later.
I returned, and this is what my tier list is looking like. Do you agree or disagree? I completely agree with this. Very overpowered. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this tier list. I'm sorry, but this is literally the official tier list. I'm looking at all of the units where I've placed them. As long as you pause the video and read this tier list, just trust me when I say that this is like a tier list that you want to be following, okay? So a few mistakes what you will do in your walkthrough in the battle bricks is that you might use a lot of XP on upgrading the wrong unit, what you want to keep, and then you just wasted a bunch of XP. So I'll tell you some units what I've done that with. So looking at all of my units, the unit what I don't really use now are going to be the cloak battler. It's honestly so bad, the cloak battler. I don't know why it's level 25. It's so bad. But now that I've completed chapter 4 and almost completed to mode, the teapot battler shreds through units. It's honestly broken. So just to prove to you how overpowered it is, let me just go ahead, guys, and start chapter 1. And I'm just going to show you how overpowered this is. Doomspire Brick Battle, Chapter 1. Are you guys ready? I'm just going to go ahead and place down one Teapot Battler. And it should be able to win with just one Teapot Battler. Well, it might not, but let's see. But this will just go to show how overpowered this unit is. This is so good. So you'll slowly get more hotter and hotter and hotter. And then you just have a mental breakdown and you just start swinging. Each swing does a lot of damage. And it does have a lot of health. Are you guys ready? Watch it one tap all of these units with one tap. Are you ready? Look at that. It does have AoE damage. It hasn't even been hit yet, by the way. Look at this. It's not even been hit once. I think you guys are getting the point how overpowered this is. I'm not even placing down any other unit, keep in mind. Obviously, it's going to lose some point, but this is just one unit. Just to let you guys know. I've not done anything. I'm not doing nothing. It's still out there fighting. It's almost going to kill this boss on his own. It's probably going to die in a second, though, but look how overpowered it is. Absolutely broken, guys. This unit is. It's literally a tank. Oh, and it just killed... It made the boss go into its second rage stage on its own. And it's still out there, keep on fighting and fighting. Like I said, guys, absolutely broken. But let me know down in the comments what you agree, disagree with the tier list. Let me know some units what you really like down in the comments below, what I missed out on or didn't go into much detail in this video. A lot of you guys have some really good, like, units. A lot of you know a lot of good stuff about all of the units in the game. Obviously, there's just so many units out there. It's hard to go over all of them in detail. But if you do believe me and copy my loadout, you will obviously probably complete the game with my loadout. As long as you max out or copy my loadout, and you will be able to complete all of the chapters with ease. Thank you for watching and peace out.